Oh, this is, yeah, this is the latest one. That's the wood.
Oh, yeah.
Solid wood, that one. Sailboat on the back, yeah. Yeah, that's a Devilment. You don't mind me eating?
Oh, no.
That's all part of the game. I got 20 barrel staves off them, $1 each.
Oh, that'll keep you going.
They were in the barrels tucked away in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
And Marion was with me, and she don't care for doing things like that, going into people's. And he said, come on, I got a barn full of stuff. Come on up and look at them. I said, I'd love to. I said, but maybe some other time. I said, she's with me today. And Marion's the one for the vegetables. She's got her own tomatoes and stuff. This place is like a park out here now. Just some tiny tomatoes. Yeah, stuff's growing good. Been enough rain and a bit of sun here and there. Yeah. Don't show this Darwin. You say, holy mackerel. Did I ever tell you about the time I used to catch little green garter snakes?
Oh, yeah.
And I'd grab them by the tail and I'd snap them and snap their head off. And Mom was hanging up towels, of all things, white towels on the clothesline. And she was like this, picking up towels. And I snapped this little green garter snake, and his head flew off, went over her shoulder, and his jaws stuck into the towel. And the blood was running there. And she went, oh, Eugenia! And she went tits up on the ground. She fainted. And I took off running. And Dad come out, he heard her, and he said, you little bucker, you better be back here before dark. That's the kind of devilment I'd get on. Yeah. What's the worst thing you ever done, Steve? Did you ever get in trouble? You're not going to tell tales. Those would be rocks. Whoops. Those are rocks in there. They got to be. So I'm just fooling around, I guess you might say. There's a couple little people in a canoe in there. She'd come and relieve her husband at the store. And in the summertime, she'd wear a thin summer dress that you could see through. I mean, you could imagine a lot of things. And I'd say, Wib, it's 2 o'clock, she'll be coming. I said, come on. So we get behind this big tree and watch her come on. Just to watch her walk by and imagine things about her, you know. Oh, God. Another time I jumped off the woodshed with an umbrella. Thought I could act it as a parachute. And that damn thing collapsed as I jumped off. And I went down, I thought I broke my shoulder. Wib came around, now, you all right? You are? I said, yeah, I'm all right, get out of here. That was stupid, he said. I said, yeah, that was stupid, but I still did it. Big sign in the window. Join the RCAF. Oh my, I said, that sounds great. I looked in my pocket. $8. and I heard the train blowing, and I looked down the bottom of the street. In Windsor, the train went right through the town at the bottom of the street. And I started running, and I caught the train, and I went to Halifax. Nobody knew. I didn't tell the store owner, I didn't tell anyone where I was going. And I think it was around 11 o'clock in the morning or dinner time, 10 maybe. Anyway, I got into Halifax, and the recruiting office was just up the street from the train station. And I went up there, and my God, I'd done the tests. I got everything done by afternoon, and I caught the train back home. The train never got in till around 11 o'clock at night. The old fast freight, they used to call it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got off the train, and here's all these people out with flashlights, looking. And Wib Fielding, my cousin, he said, "There he is. There's Eugene." Some call me Eugene, some call me Denny, either name. And I said, "Yeah, how you doing, Wib?" He said, "My God," he said, "you got the whole village looking for you. Where you been?" And I said, "I went to Halifax and joined the Air Force." "Get out of here," he said. Dad heard it, and he come over. "Look, lad," he said, "it's about damn time you've done something right." When I joined the Air Force, he thought that was good. Dad would never praise you. He would never say, "That's great," really right out and tell you, you know. But I knew that he was happy. And of course, Mum was just the opposite. She'd crying her head up. "Oh, my little boy going away in the Air Force," and all this stuff. Enough light?
Sure.
I guess there's one in. And these are the umpires. And that's me right there. And these are the Manny Moore, an old buddy of mine. I knew them all. And this is what they called the bat.
Mm-hmm.
They called the championship the bat. And I was so happy I got picked umpire in that, and something I'll never forget. Yeah, I started out with buttons, and then I really expanded into all the presidents of the United States.
These are places that you went when you were in the Air Force.
In the Air Force, yeah. Yeah, and these here, of course, are all service. Here's swastika. I picked that up overseas when I was there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the Gestapo wore. These are rarities, some of these. The old St. Louis Cardinals. World Series, Boston. Who's that one? Oh, that's the Olympic. I kind of figured you were going to come down. I had a lot of stuff, all this stuff here I was going to put it in a bookcase, and I said, "No, I'll bag it up for now, and got to get another bookcase." I've always been a collector, but actually into painting, probably 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I started collecting all these rocks and driftwood and stuff, and that's when I realized I could be drawing scenes on them and painting them and doing that's what got me going there. After I started going to the shore so much and finding all these shaped rocks, and yeah. Now it has been that long ago. People are surprised that, and some but look, I can take. Oh, sit down after supper, 6 o'clock. Look at the clock, 11 o'clock. I get so involved with it, yeah. I couldn't go into one of them old folks' home or those, these places are building for seniors. I couldn't go in the woods. What would I do with all my stuff to start with? To me, that's not life. You got to be going all the time, and yeah. Scott, my youngest feller, was up in Ontario, and she was just holding on for him to get here. She wanted to see him one last time, and I said, "Oh, Pat, please let it go, let it go." But I didn't realize she was waiting for him, and he wasn't here only one day, and she went just like that. That's what she wanted. But I didn't realize at the time that that's all that was keeping her alive.
Yeah.
But she was hurting. She was hurting at the end. Yeah. I was never scared of anything in my life, never. But when she died, I just couldn't stay here alone. I'd get in the van and take off, and I'd hear a piece of music that she liked, and it would just break me up so bad that I had to pull over and stop my eyes.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. But no, I come home after dark, and I was just scared to come in the house. I had baseball bats laying around and bread knives, all this stuff laying around that I thought I needed for protection. And it was no different, but it was just me that had turned my life inside out. Her death, yeah, it was just, and I don't know, I just said to myself, I cannot stay here alone. I've either got to sell this place and get away. I just can't do it. The kids didn't like it, and it was only it wasn't even a year after death, and I talked Marion into moving in with me. I said, I need somebody. It's either that or I'm going to get rid of this place. And the kids, they were down on me for a few months, and then they realized that I did really need somebody here. But now, we don't travel as much as we used to. We don't go down. We used to go down Myrtle Beach and all this stuff, but now we don't do. We just do all local travel, short trips. But I'm happy gardening, and I'm happy painting. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. That's what it's all about. And she seems that way too, so what more can you ask for? Yeah.